Hello everyone, hello Flush World. This is James the PH teacher, your stitchy friend from the Philippines, and this is Stitch With Me Live number 12. And this time I'll be stitching the stitch along of Bella Filipina in partnership with Fiberlicious. And this is Mermaids of the Seasons SAL Part 1. So yesterday they had released the first mermaid, which is the spring one. I think her name is Persephone Mermaid, or Mermaid Persephone. So I started stitching this one yesterday since I got the email. And right now I am stitching her tail. So the fabric that I am using is a 14 count hand dyed fabric. So this is one of the fabric that I've personally dyed. I just combine the colors yellow and blue just to make it like a blue greenish colored fabric. So although I have not yet received all the beads and the metallic threads, supposed to be uh, it should be here before 15, but unfortunately it did not uh, it did not come. So I purchased those at 123stitch.com. So probably it would be here in the month of October, hopefully 2 months. Sometimes when I ordered at 123 Stitch, usually 2 months or 1 month. So, but I already have the threads because I have the master set of threads, so that's why I can start stitching even if don't have still yet the cranic and the beads. So if you haven't got yet or if you haven't subscribed yet with this SAL, you can go to the website of Fiberlicious. So you have the options there. If you will just uh, subscribe for only the chart, and there is another option if you want to subscribe the chart including the fabric and the embellishments. So that's how you will get uh, this a pattern. So it will be sent digitally, and uh, there is also a uh, what you call this, a disclaimer that sometimes the chart could not possibly be read in Pattern Keeper or other uh, app, but I think it can be opened on a PDF reader app. I uh, but I personally decided to print it. I just uh, go through on the printed chart. So if you have already subscribed this one, you can join the Facebook group of the Mermaids of the Season SAL. And as of now, I've seen some of them have started stitching or finished stitching the borders. But right now, I'm also finished with the inner border, but not the outer border, which is a greening. And then uh, there is one also stitcher already have gone through on the middle part of tail. So right now, I am for this day I will be stitching this one. So hopefully I can have a big uh, progress on this one. So what do you think about the fabric that I am using? I hope it's okay. So somehow it's it pops on the uh, fabric. So if you are watching right now and you can join me stitching, if you are stitching right now with this um, with the SAL, you can join me and maybe share what you already have stitched on this one. So let's go. So last night I did the border who are some of you are were very excited before the release of this one. I am too was excited. It's the first SAL of Bella Filipina, and I hope that next year there will be another. So lately I have been stitching more of Bella Filipina whips. So I haven't stitched yet the word spring because it's I think it's made out of um, metallic thread. I did uh, order treasure braid, and I think I had only one graining thread. So hopefully it will come before the next uh, release. So it's morning here in the Philippines. Actually, I woke up very early because I had this routine since August. I should wake up at 5 in the morning and then go to work uh, before 6 in the morning. So that's why I have to sleep early at around 9 o'clock in the evening. I'm already asleep, or 9:30, just to get enough sleep. So for weekdays, I only have 2 hours of stitching, but for weekends, I make um, more time to stitch some of my bits. So this is how I stitch. Hello, hello to the viewers, live viewers right now. If you are stitching uh, with the same whip right now, where are you right now with this mermaid? So it has been months that I have started a new project. The last time I started was on July, and I was during July and August and the September. I was busy on stitching uh, some of my whips that are nearing to finish. So right now I took a pause for that one and enjoy stitching the SAL. Hopefully, at least I can finish all the stitches. I can imagine how sparkly the mermaid is because of the beads and the metallic threads. Hello, Miss Lisa Marie, and stitching in daily. So that's also what I was doing yesterday. Um while stitching, I am focusing also on counting how many stitches I made on the border, the 414 thread, and I guess it's correct. So I think if I counted the borders here, oh hello Shannon. So I think there are about 80 plus stitches, I guess. Then the borders up, the vertical one, there are about 118 stitches. How do you do your stitches in counting? Do you stitch it by 10 or by 20? I did stitch it by 20. So since this is a 14 count fabric, I am using two threads, but usually on 16 count, I only use one thread. I'm doing the 9 half and one whole, then go back. Mm, for the borders. I am also counting it twice. Sometimes my eyes, yes, that's right. 10 stitches. What I did at first, I did 9 half stitches and then go back, and then later on I decided to do the 20 per 20, then go back, then count it again if that's correct twice, and it's correct. So took it took me hours on finishing the borders. Okay. So right now I am on the third color, and I think this is color number 14. May I ask what fabric are you using in the count? Are you using the fiberlicious fabric? 32 count fabric by Paul Stitches fabric. Twenty-eight count linen from Stitch Me blue aqua color. Okay, so I did a mistake here. I just hopefully there will be no frogging here. Hmm. 32 count is good for especially the fractional stitches. You can easily stitch the fractional stitches. So this time I am not correct. So this is correct. There were also pencil bits that I am stitching right now on a 32 count. I prefer even weave for if on a 32 count. So forgive me if you can hear some vehicles passing through. Our house is just meters away from the highway, so you can hear clearly the vehicles passing by. So during Saturdays, since I don't have work, I usually do stitching whole day. So this is like Saturday is my me time, which is my stitching time. In the camera, the fabric is like pewter gray. I've decided to use the XC threads on this project and I'm really enjoying working with them. I'm also using CXC threads on on all of my projects. I can't afford the MC threads. Buying skins is very Recently, months ago, uh, craft stores are where increased their price for the DNC friends. So right now, I think it's 30 Philippine peso here. That would be equivalent to, if dollars, around $5. No, not $5, 50 cents. It's like 50 cents. Compared to CXC Freds, I think it's 10 Philippine peso a per skein. 10 to 12 pesos. But if you buy at least 200 or 50 to 200, it would cost 5 pesos to 7 pesos per skein. So usually I buy Freds in bulk. So later this December, I'll be buying one full set just to replenish my master set of Freds. CXC don't have numbers 1 to 35, so I have another alternative, which is Aero, which is also not an expensive thread. Hello, Stephanie. Yes, I'm stitching right now the Mermaids of the season SAL. Just to decide on the fabric. Didn't feel like spending so much money for such modest ancestors. Yes, I agree also. That's why also I decided to have this master set of threads, be, because before, on every project I purchase the threads, and it seems like uh, it's a bit not a waste of money, but sometimes you need to also control the purchasing of it's either a pattern or your thread, so just to uh, limit. So I decided to have this master set, so every time I start a new one I use this master sets, and and all of the whips that I have, I will be using that one. And then I had a separate backup of master sets that is not on bobbins, uh, yeah, stored on a plastic uh, box that is like a shoe box, and then inside are also the Ziploc bags with the threads in it. So if ever I consumed a particular color on a bobbin, all I have to do is just get one on that storage box and then replace it with new one. Hello, Wolfheart from Virginia. Hello, hello. Shannon is from Wisconsin. Stephanie is from New Jersey. Oh, all of you are from the United States. When I was young, I was very fond of uh, memorizing all the capitals of the country, but I haven't uh, memorized all what do you call the capital of every state. Oh, Lisa Marie is from the UK, from the United Kingdom. Birmingham. I have a master set of CXC on bobbins and all my backups in a separate box still on their skins. Yes, I also have that one. And I plan at least yearly at the end, every December, I will order the set, the colors. Oh, Madison is the capital of Wisconsin. I I also did. Uh, I don't know if it's weird. I also did uh, use Google Maps, and then I visited all the states in the yes, in the United States. And in one of the features in the Google Map is that you can view the streets. So uh, I think for a month I used that one just to look at the buildings or the structures, especially the capital of each state. Here also in the Philippines, we also have provincial capital, but here, since I am living in a city, which they called it City Hall. Here in the Philippines, we only have two seasons: the rainy season and the wet season, and the dry or the sunny season. So right now, we are on the rainy or wet season. So it's like the wind flow is coming from the southern part, which is from southern west, or yes, from the Indian Ocean. That's why it's most of the time we got uh rain rainfall over from starting from July down to December or January. Our summer here, or the dry season, would start at March down to June. No winter here, no autumn, just dry and wet season. But during December or December or early November up to February, the wind coming from the north, we called it Amihan, which is also a one of the names from the Bella Filipina. Sometimes it gets cold, but not colder than there. So we are now changing colors. So I am now at the color 909. Each state has a capitol building. Each town has their own municipal or city hall. So I am changing friends right now. Doing the 909. What I'm doing is I'm just rolling my fabric. The fabric that I am using is a bit stiff one. Are you stitching all four together one piece? Yes, I'm stitching it, all four of them on one fabric. Do you have techniques on how you control your excess? Others use a like a stick just to make the what do you call this excess looks the same. That's why I always stitch one at a time. You don't stitch uh, like this one. Wait. You don't know what uh, how to do it. Just like this one. I don't stitch on that one. Ah, you did a floss toss and lean toward a piece called Murky Waters by the for a cross stitch. It took me ages to pick a fabric. I did several floss tosses before deciding. Yes, it's also a good thing that you need to also be what do you call this? Be sure on what fabric you will be using. I think that's the hardest part about mystery sauce. Yes, it's. I did one from the Alforest embroidery. I think last year's SAL, but I decided to UFO it. Then right now I am doing the previous house from the Alforest, the Alice in Wonderland, and uh, the Wizard of Oz, which is the Emerald City. So I hope we can finish this one, or we can at least yes finish this one this year. If ever there will be another SAL next year of Bella Filipina, what do you want to? What pattern would you like to have, or what design would you like to have for the next SAL? Would you want to have fairies or ladies or still mermaids? Oh, witches. Oh, that's nice. It's like a Halloween sound. Seasonal fairies, yes. I would, I will definitely join again if there will be another SAL next year. Perhaps seasonal ladies, yes, or seasonal fairies. Or it can be elemental fairies or elemental queens. Mm. I also wanted to have a Bella Filipina design, which is like a the Parisian ladies who have those very big hats, and then the corseted dress. Mythical creatures, yes, also. Or Greek goddesses, or Greek gods, Greek mythology characters. I also want. I also wish also Bella Filipina to release Medusa, similar to some of the lunar patterns. Yes, Victorian, Parisian style of dress. or also heroines or heroines. Only if I have the talent for sketching or drawing, maybe I could have sent my design to Dream Person. All I can design is a sampler type of pattern. So I think I might extend this one for another hour. Thank you very much, Stephanie, for joining my Stitch with Me live. Have a great day, great night. So the sun here is very, very visible, and it's a bit getting hot, but I'm still okay. Last week I did watch The Little Mermaid, the live action one on Disney Plus. And while stitching, I also right now I'm rewatching Vampire Diaries. I really, really love that show, that TV series. I like their uh, their sarcasm and the acting also, and of course the story, the plot twists every season. And of course, I also watch and finish One Piece at Netflix. I didn't, I haven't watched the anime version of it, but I like it. I like the story of One Piece. So when I stitch, especially on weekend, it's either I am watching flush tube video marathons or TV series. Ursula. I love the voice of Ursula. I don't know if that is the voice of Melissa McCarthy, but I love uh, uh, I love when Ursula was singing there. Love, love, love that part. But I don't know if that's the voice of Melissa McCarthy. I wanna So this is now the tail of. So I think I will be ending this Stitch with Me live. Thank you very much to those who have joined me and chatting with me on the SAL. I I hope you have enjoyed this Stitch with Me live, and see you once again probably next week for another Stitch with Me live with the same project. And let's see what progress will I be uh, having after this day. So I'll be posting the progress uh, later at night before I sleep. So I'll be posting it on my Instagram and also on the Facebook group. So happy stitching, everyone. Please do enjoy stitching with this Sal. And of course, please uh, use the hashtag mermaid of the mermaids of the seasons, Sal and Bella Filipina design. So I can also see the progress of your stitching. It's either on Instagram or uh, the Facebook group. So thank you very much. Hello, Lisa. Bye bye.